Hello, today. So this video is gonna deal with the fact, that why, according to me, Mr. Zidane is the last man of action, and why we need an action man right now. That's what we need right now. We need an action man. So if Zidane were to take over Manchester United, then what would be you know, and what would be his, predicted lineup? How would he change things? So as from the trusted article, thefalseline.com, and I give you news from trusted websites and all. you know so we all know that under Mr. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United has not performed how it should have. With all these players and with all these great players such as Bruno, Ronaldo, and Van der Beek, who's currently on the bench, and he's become a meme right now, where he's just sitting on the bench all the time. So that's a very sad issue. That's a very sad occurrence. So we can't let that happen. All right. So what we should do right now here is that what would Zidane do if Zidane becomes the new coach of Manchester United, which there the board is trying really hard to do so to persuade them, then his formation shall be 4-3-3 flat or 4-3-3 attacking. Because as we know, you know, even if Ten Hag would be appointed the coach, then his formation technique will also be 4-3-3. And as we know, Zidane has won almost three Champions trophies and two La Liga titles with Real Madrid within a very short time, which is a very big achievement for any team. Which is a very big achievement for a new coach. Normally we see that really good players are not really good coaches. Normally, for example, Ole Gunnar was a really good player. He made a lot of records with Manchester United. He did those things. He made a lot of records. He did a lot of stuff there with Manchester United. But he wasn't a great player. He wasn't a good player. But Zidane, on the other end, is one of the only few players who's got phenomenal success as a player and also as a coach. According to me, his teaching tactics are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The 4-3-3 formation, I think that's way better than 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 formation of Ole, it's disoriented. It's not working. It's disarrayed. On the other hand, Zidane's 4-3-3, I think would be extremely effective. And Zidane will make the formation attacking, flat or defensive based on the score of the game or the trend of the game or the opponent. So he often changes the strategy of the play. He keeps it attacking and defensive both at the same time. That's what his main theory is. According to Zidane, the strikers are the best defense. Your strikers are the best defense and your defense is the best attack, because if you have got a good defense, then your attack can easily go forward. And if you've got a good attack, then your defense doesn't need to worry. So that's a very fantastic logic. That is something only a visionary person would do. So as they have said over here, as you can see, the 4-3-3, this is the famous 4-3-3 formation which Zidane would use to play in Real Madrid. And this is the same 4-3-3 formation that he is gonna bring to Manchester United if he is appointed, as the new coach. We have Rashford, Ronaldo, Sancho on top, and we have Fred, Pogba, Bruno Fernandes. And in the defense, we'll have four players: Shaw, Maguire, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, etc. On the forward, we're gonna have four players. So that's what Zidane will do most probably if he is brought in as a coach. So as they have said in this, thefalseline.com, it's a very good news site. You can go ahead and read the article for yourself. I'm analyzing it. So so that's what Zidane has. Zidane's preferred tactic is always 4-3-3 or 3-3-4. 4-3-3, that's his favorite tactic, or according to him, that is the strongest a team can get, and that's his favorite tactic right now. So, and I think if Zidane comes into play, he will keep a healthy rotation of players. He knows how to rotate players, okay? So he knows how to rotate players, when to rotate players, when to let who play, how to keep a healthy rotation of players. I mean, if you play the same player, if you keep on playing Fred and Maguire, Fred and Maguire, Fred and Maguire, they're gonna get tired at one point, or they're gonna get injured. And if your players get injured, you have no other, option left. You won't have any option left. Your players are gonna get injured. That's exactly what's happening right now. That's what's happening. That's what's occurring. I mean, there people are, people are literally exploiting the defense of Manchester United because the defense is always tired. They're really tired all the time because we don't have, if you don't keep a healthy rotation, your players will be tired. And we have fantastic players like, Van der Beek, and we have players like Sancho, and we have great players who can turn the game. We have Alex Telles, who's currently not playing. I don't know why he isn't playing. Is he injured? I have no idea, but he should also be played. Alex Telles. So you buy a player like Alex Telles and Sancho, and you make them, you let them warm the bench. That's wrong. And Solskjaer's current tactic of 4-2-3-1, the 4-2-3-1 tactic has failed miserably. And people like Klopp and Guardiola, they have exploited this tactic. The 4-2-3-1, that doesn't work. The 4-3-3, that's stronger. So if Zidane comes on the board, he will get a formation of 4-3-3 under Zidane, and he has said he will make sure there's a healthy rotation. But okay, here's the sad part. I know you guys are really, excited. I'm excited as well, but here's the sad part. The sad part is there's a but. And that but is currently they're trying very hard to convince Zidane to come to Manchester United, as he is in great demand everywhere because he's one of the best coaches in the world. So everybody wants him. Everybody wants him. Everybody wants his service. Everybody is calling for him, and currently he's free. So I will be discussing what are the hurdles, terms, and conditions that are present. That's taking some time, and it will take time. I mean, if you want the best coach in the world, you have to wait. Look, there's no alternate to it. And if you compare Zidane's and Ole's history, Ole doesn't have any achievement as a manager. To take care of such a big club, you need a manager with experience, with some winning records, who knows how to handle pressure. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't have that. His previous experiences are almost zero. But if you compare that with Mr. Zidane, as the coach of Real Madrid, he has won 3 Champions League, 2 La Ligas, which is very, very impressive. According to me, right now, Mr. Zinedine Zidane is one of the best coaches in the world. He's one of the best, according to me. He's one of the best because normally great players don't become great coaches. For example, there was the issue of Maradona. When Maradona coached, Argentina wasn't in that good of a form. But he's one of the best players in the universe and ever to come out. Okay, so a great player doesn't always make sure that there will be a great coach. It's not the case. But Zidane is the exception. He's a phenomenal player with all won everything from the World Cup to the Champions League, and he's also a phenomenal coach. Currently, I think the best one, and this is gonna be the best formation for Manchester United. And he's gonna make sure of a healthy rotation. And you see, he's put Fred in the back and put Pogba and Fernandes, ahead. So you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 people at the back and 4 up front and 3 in the midfield. So that's a very, very strong, strategy. And Zidane has said that if he comes, he's gonna make sure there's a healthy rotation present. But as I said, there's a big but. There are some terms and conditions that he has, and there are some issues that have arisen up due to which we have to wait. Because if you want the best coach in the world, you have to wait. I mean, I won't lie to you. It's not he's going to come to Manchester United tomorrow. We have to wait. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about what are the terms and conditions and why it might take a little time for him to come. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it because he's the only one who will be able to change Manchester United's situation literally overnight. You will see his effect starting from the single game. I guarantee you. Okay? So stay with us. Until then, take care.